guys, Bree here from Mishawaka Crochet. And if you watched my video from last week, I did an unboxing of this Disney Princess Crochet kit. In this kit, it said that you should have everything to make Belle. Also, their instructions include all of these different princesses. Now let me first start off with telling you some of my concerns. I'm always worried, is there going to be enough of everything? Like, are there enough eyeballs? Is there enough yarn? Is there everything that this claims to be? Does it meet all of expectations? Now, I showed you the book last week. The book looked good. So here is also an update that I want to include before we get to how Belle came out. When I opened this to make Belle, this stuffing, I was saying, oh, it's packaged so well. Well, the stuffing itself is kind of like cheap cotton balls. It's got kind of this, I don't know if you can hear this, kind of like a squeaky sound to it. It reminds me of like cheap cotton balls, or like cotton balls you see at like the doctor's office. Like, I wasn't super pleased about that, but I will say when I did go to stuff her, that she stuffed up nice and firm, and this is what was left over. So I mean, considering how much I really used, I mean, if you punch that down, I didn't really use that much. And I mean, you only had to stuff her head and the dress part. So I mean, I didn't expect to take a lot, but there's quite a bit here. Getting into it, this is how much yellow I had left. This is how much brown I had left. And this is how much cream I had left. So there was a good amount of yarn left. I mean, I'm not sure if there would have been enough to make another full dowel, but I think there's a good chance you could actually make two. But you only have one set of eyeballs, so you would have had to get more eyeballs. Not a big deal though, because if you're an amigurumi, a lot of times you got eyeballs just laying around. I should also include that there's this extra little piece, because when I was crocheting it, this is supposed to be like the bodice piece. It's supposed to be two different colors. It's supposed to be yellow and cream. And I made a mistake and I didn't see that there's a color change. So I completed it and then realized, whoops, missed it. So just for full disclosure, there's that little bit extra. As far as the hook is concerned, sometimes with these little hooks, I expect that they're gonna like bend and be misshapen, but honestly, I mean, take a look at that. It's still nice and straight. And I mean, I'm, an aggressive crocheter. So I expected this to either break on me or like be bent and not so straight anymore. But it looks good still. Now she will stand. She needs a little coaxing, but she will stand, and she's a bit wobbly. I wouldn't trust her to stand up super good. But I think she looks pretty good. When I did make the pattern, her hair though came out like kind of extra big, so it ended up coming farther down her eyes than like the picture showed. The head crochet up nicely, no issues at all. Then you moved on to the bodice, the arm, and the dress. I think the dress is really cute. I like the ridges that they put in here. It helps her to stand up and give her a little bit more stability, but it also goes ahead and adds that little bit of detail that Belle has actually on her dress. And it's got her little like ponytail thing coming down. The bun isn't as pronounced as I would have liked, and I stuffed it pretty good. But, I mean, you just can pinch it a little bit, and it looks pretty good. All in all, I think this was a pretty good set. I'll also say that I definitely would recommend it to somebody who's done amigurumi before, and maybe somebody who's new to amigurumi. If you have the basic stitches down, like single, half double, double, treble, if you also understand front and back loops, and you could do a magic circle, all those things, even if you don't have a really tight grasp on, you can go to plenty of different YouTube pages and see how to do those things. All in all though, I think it was a pretty good set. I mean, especially when I got it for free because my parents bought it for me. But there's also a bigger set out there that has more princesses in it. I am looking into possibly getting that one. And if you guys are interested, maybe I could also possibly do a review on the bigger princess set that has the more princesses in it, if you guys are interested. So if you are interested in that, I'd appreciate if you could let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do about that. Also, something I was wondering, like, do you guys have, like, how many people are Disney lovers, and what's your favorite princess? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's all for today. Take care.